It helps to remember now that this is the second day that Jesus continues to have dinner at the house of the Pharisee. And you recall the other day the litany of woes that he was expressing. This particular weekend, by the way, in Canada, they celebrated Thanksgiving Day. And we shortly will be celebrating ours as well. During these particular holidays, many families will be getting together, and a special effort will be made to get together. They'll be at table, and yes, they'll exchange conversation. It's also a political season here in North America, but yet in many parts of the world. It's a time when there are going to be lots of discussion. Many families will be talking, but they'll resist talking about religion and politics. Both can be hot subjects and provoke heated exchanges. That didn't stop Jesus from talking about those particular things. When he was invited to that Pharisee's house for dinner, he was quite vocal and he challenged his guests openly. He told them, you can't lay heavy burdens on other people without sharing those burdens, extending a helping hand, lifting up others in the process. He was particularly hard on his guests who were versed in the Jewish law, but they lacked compassion and forgiveness. He critiqued his guests who set up obstacles, making it impossible for people to succeed in their desire to embrace God, by making them jump through circles, through hoops, in order to achieve their goal. He chastised guests at his table for trying to shout down prophetic voices that call us to tend to the stranger, the foreigner, the unjustly imprisoned. Sound familiar? Pope Francis is being criticized for doing these very same things. And finally, Jesus told his guests, you cannot exclude anyone from the table because of their color, their race. Jesus made some people very angry, as you heard, when he left that dinner table. Sad to say, the concerns that Jesus expressed at the dinner table that day would not be met with much favor today by some groups, nor by some of the people we will be seated next to at dinner come Thanksgiving. And will we dare express or speak our views in solidarity with Jesus? St. Ignatius of Antioch, who we celebrate today, he did. He was in solidarity with Jesus, and he paid for it with his life. He died in 107, as I said, just around the time of Jesus' death. He was condemned, again, for confessing belief in Jesus and was executed. And this is what he said: pray that I may never fall into the trap of impressing people, but instead learn to speak with humility, desiring only to impress people with Christ himself. Thank God for men and women of faith who have left deep prints for us to follow.